Hello, welcome to day 18. So this training cycle is designed to be a full body strength circuit with explosive power and also some core work. We are strategically combining both compound movements with unilateral exercises that target major muscle groups and improve function in the pull mechanism. So we'll perform each exercise consecutively and go through an entire set of exercises with minimal rest, and then we'll have a longer rest in between each of the circuits. So we'll focus on controlled movements, proper form to maximize effectiveness, and also minimize any risk of injury. So pick a weight that works for you. I have today 15 and I have a 25, so a medium and one heavy. So we'll get started. It's 5 exercises, 3 rounds, and it could be done in 2 to 3 rounds. So you just kind of pick what works best for you, and that is what we will focus on today. So 20 minutes, you and me. Let's go. All right, so to get started, I'm going to pull up my timer here to make sure that we keep on schedule. We will begin our first circuit with a wonderful upright row with a deadlift. So you're going to feel yourself be maximized in the movement pattern with both compound, so upper and lower body together. So we'll start off with a light warm-up. Just give a couple good shoulder exercises, openers here. I like to swing the arms with control. So we are letting go with the arm movement, but we're also getting some strength. So tighten up the muscles as you pull back through the upper back. And then as you reach your arms across over the front, I want you to contract the chest muscles. It's easy here. Take the arms up overhead, pull down. You could also do this up against a wall so that you know that you've got really good postural alignment. Elbows in, tucked to the back ribs, reaching up overhead, sweeping in. I'll do about 5 or 6 of these. You can always do a bigger warm-up if you need. Some people like to go for a little walk beforehand, get the blood flowing. If you've been sitting all day, it's a good idea to get that movement in before we start. Great job. You're going to take it down nice and low. A few cat-cows, but in standing position. So we call this umpire. Hands are just above the knees. Slightly pull in around the spine, but as you do that, engage the core. So pull that navel up and in, and then just relax and slightly tip the pelvis. So we get the tailbone to go up, and we feel a little arch in the back. Exhale, stretch, drop, curl, look down, in between the feet. Inhale, lift, and up. And exhale, and inhale. And exhale. One more and inhale. Beautiful. Stand on up here. Let's give ourselves a few knee lifts, gliding through. And then I'm just going to take the arm, opposite arm, and reach it up and stretch through that side waist, engaging through the core, feeling really long and strong and balanced and stable. One good thing about our pulling mechanism is it really helps to align our posture and give us some strength in how we stand and how we sit. So we want to think about our core and engaging it through all of these exercises. And I'll give you some cues as we go along. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll get started. You're welcome to first round. If you're going to do all 3, just do lighter weights and consider it part of a warm-up. So the first one is going to be a deadlift, stiff-legged. Coming down, push the bum back. Legs are going to be nice and strong and come on up. We pull ourselves up to stand. Come down, 8 of these, but I'm going to add in that upright row. So here and lift. I'll focus towards you and lift. Number 2. About shoulder distance apart with the feet. Just bringing those weights up right underneath the armpits. 4 more. Okay. 3, 2. Last one. and 1. Feels good. All right, go ahead and put that down. So immediately go into a single arm row. So we were pulling up a little bit of shoulders. These are called the deltoids that hit right in that medial delt. A little bit of the front delt there, the anterior delt. We go into a one arm row. I'm going to come over to here like we did in our other workout. I mentioned it. You can find that extra support. 8 on one side, 8 on the other. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put it down. Little rest in between. Setting up again, little offset stance. Making sure that that weight is right underneath the shoulder. You're going to pull back to the hip. Straight down, straight back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll find the count is about 2 up, 2 down. Nice and slow. 7 and 8. Beautiful. Nice work. How's that feel? So now the jump squats with the sensation of pulling your body up, down from low. So 10 of these. We're going to get down low, tap, pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. So next up will be a Renegade Row. Remember, minimal break in between each exercise of the circuit, longer break in between the circuits. So I'm going to just cheat it here. Going to go halfway so you can see both a little bit from the front and then also the side. A little bit wider stance on the knees, pulling in here. Now, Renegade Row typically is done in plank, so you're welcome to do that. I'm just demonstrating this for a little bit more stability. Nice unilateral work. It means you're working one side at a time. Creates a little bit of core stability challenge. Nice. 8 sets of these. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8. Beautiful. Okay, so you can choose what weight to do on these next ones. This is a kind of a low to high pull. We call it a wood chop. You start on one side, do 8, and then move to the other side. Holding the weight by the bells, if you feel comfortable doing that, and sweep it down nice and low, right? So you're here at one side and pull the weight up overhead. So make sure that it's a weight that allows you to do this rotation and feel confident. 5, a little pivot off that back foot. 7 and 8. Beautiful. How those feel? All right, let's switch to the other side. So start low. Pull the weight up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping it close to the body, sweeping it up. Even when it goes overhead, still pretty close to that center line. Hey, I think that was an extra one. All right, so there's our circuit. Definitely feeling pretty warmed up. So my goal for us today, we're going to do 2 more rounds of that, is to feel real snappy, quick, strong, and explosive. If you only do 1 more round, you're only doing 2 with us today, then give this one your best shot. I like to think of it as, you're kind of working your way up to completing 3 in a row. So if you're new to this, 2's just fine. Okay, from the beginning. Well, we need a few more seconds break. I love to keep go, but we got to take a little more break. It allows our nervous system to rebalance. It also takes us out of that anaerobic that the heavier weights give us. That recovery allows us to go back to normal so that then when we push again, we've recovered to give 100% to the strength that's required of these heavier weights. Just gonna have a sip of my water. That's good. All right, we had good rest there. We need about 2 minutes of rest. Take about 90 seconds today. Okay, deadlift to upright row, 8. Are we ready? Here we go. Feet hip distance apart, pull up, 1. Stick that bum back, nice flat back, feeling super strong. Lift it up, straight spine, ears back. Make sure you tuck that pelvis in a little bit with a squeeze of the glutes. Going down as far as your hamstrings allow without that back rounding. 5. Tight core. 6, especially as you're All right, I think we're back on microphone. Hopefully we got all that. I'll check it out when we're done. Okay, back to the top. Upright row with that deadlift. Feet distance apart. Back it up. Get it down. 1. This is the last round. Nice and strong. 2. I'm going to try even stronger legs here. Go a little lower. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. Oh, I felt good. Okay, right away into those rows. I'm going to come back over to here. You have those 2 options. Really like how you can get kind of in this stance here. It gives me a little bit of that cross vector, kind of moving it across to this opposite foot. A little bit longer through that reach. 1, 2, 8 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right. Other side. Nice and strong. Again, the reach is going to go kind of a little bit over if you have that available. And then pull. 1, 2, nice and long. 3, completely reach and disengage. 4, then pull back and go into that contraction. 6, 7, 8. Ooh, you definitely feel how this third set is giving you that nice and kind of endorphin, adrenaline feel. Strong and hard. Okay. Moving on. Got those nice, beautiful lunge jumps 10 times. Remember, you're pulling all your weight up into the air. Count with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 10, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Whew. Okay. Renegade rows. Options, knees or in plank. Right down to it, 8 sets. Be really light and strong with those weights. Light and strong. What does that mean? It means strong there, light in the touch back. 1, 8 sets. 2, 3, 4, halfway. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, and a little extra one. Oh, I feel good. All right, one last set of the pulls. I like the freedom I had with the lighter weight. I'm going to go back to that. Felt like there was a little bit more of a flow to the movement. Okay, so one side up, lift and rotate. All right, here we go. 1, 2, I'm going to go a little lower since I can. 3, allows you to pull yourself up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, other side. Now remember, we are our best expert. A lot of people are telling us things to do, including I'm giving some suggestions here. You decide how many reps and how you do them. Empower yourself to make those decisions based on the practice you're getting here, to know how your movement patterns are, how good you can be, how strong you are. Feel it here. Pull it up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. It might be a movement you've never done before. So you just kind of give it a shot. Change your weights up. Play with your reps and all of that. Because again, all of these workouts are just a suggestion to a guidance that you give yourself to make it the best workout you possibly can, because intensities and all of that are going to vary and differ between all of us. And, even for us with where we're at in our lives, it's day to day for us, even personally, as far as where our energies levels are at and what intensities we can push. So listen to yourself and just let the rest of us just kind of be a suggestion box of many wonderful ideas of ways that you can go and different types of exercises that you can do. You are empowered to do your best and be your best. So we're going to keep going that same direction into day number 19, which will be tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you soon.